Railguns definitely make stuff move faster. So all you need to do is sneak in a small ship with a railgun, aim it at the antimatter storage, sit back, and watch the single, very big gamma-ray firework. For this job, we've come up with this beautiful product. PVZ. So, let's go. So far, the weapons that we've been using have been pretty heavy. Sure, setting off an antimatter container, but we don't have any antimatter, and we can't really make it. But what we do have is uranium. Uranium, of course, can be made into bombs. Nuclear bombs. Nuclear bombs operate on a fairly simple principle. Fission. Or the splitting of atoms. Split apart atoms, split atoms release another part, which goes split more atoms. This releases an enormous amount of energy. Nuclear weapon yields are measured in kilotons or megatons, referring to the equivalent amount of TNT that you need to detonate the man. Now, to actually go about doing all this, there's only one natural element that's fissile, that being uranium. But uranium is pretty common, and uranium-235. The most common moving closer to Kevin forgot exists. Drez. This planet is unremarkable. And of course, Kevin forgot to put any sort of military presence there whatsoever. We're going to use this blind spot to build up a very large presence, using the minerals in its surface to construct a weapon. A very special weapon. But, some time, and a lot of money. Moving even closer, who knows, where Kevin has a fairly sizable presence. And a whole bunch of surface to aim missiles. In simulations, this base proved to be a tough nut to crack. His atmosphere was prohibitively thin. I tried some tanks, but Kevin's battalion outgunned us very easily. I tried this bomber, which was shot down immediately. But then, I had an idea. See, nuclear warheads underwent many design iterations during their development. Increased power, SAM sites, surface bases, aircraft, orbiting platforms. I don't have to deal with that stuff, or with these, if it's not there. Gentlemen, start the engine. Turning our attention back to Kerbin, this is where the bulk of Kevin's force is. He has hundreds of planes, tanks, and drones. But at this point, so do we. And ours all happen to be stationed in orbit, ready to strike at any moment. And now is that moment. The fluids, pissed in the radiator for enhanced cooling, and what do you know? It was ready to be started. I put the key in the ignition, and that didn't sound good. This little crunch sound had completely drained the so while I was charging, I went inside to watch the TV. Attempt 2 at starting the car, and against all odds, it actually worked. Started. Now granted, we can't always make this horrific banging sound, but it ran. This banging was caused by the camshaft gear that it had aligned. To fix it, I'd have to take the engine out, remove the cover plate, and rotate it back into alignment. This stuff needs to be aligned. Remember, suck, squeeze, bang, and blow. This only works if these valves are needed to keep the air and fuel inside the cylinder during the squeeze and bang stage. The camshaft is responsible for opening and closing these valves at the correct time. One valve is for the intake and the other is for the exhaust. If they aren't timed, taking air through the exhaust and exhausting air through the intake. As you can imagine, not good to miss the car. Once the camshaft was aligned and the engine thrown back in the car, it was time to start her up again. This time, something else was broken. Of course, taking off the valve cover, I discovered that the rocker shaft, which is what actually was broken. To fix this, I'd need to buy a new one at Plovazo's repair shop. So I did, and threw it in the car. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Gentlemen, we had done it. Everything seemed to be working. I could even put it in gear and move. This was extremely satisfying. After working and moving, even if only a few centimeters per second, I couldn't get off the bus, and I couldn't leave. The only option here was to and revert the last 3 hours of progress. Awesome. This put us back to when the rocker shaft was broken, so once again I hopped on the bike to go get a new one. It being Wednesday, I knew that the only other person on the road leading into the repair shop was the guy in the car. But for some reason, the road to my house was taped off, which would indicate the rally was there. Further up the road, my suspicions were confirmed when a rally car travelling at approximately 2% the speed of light barely missing me. I don't know why the rally was on, it only happens on the weekend, and it's clearly Wednesday, so whatever. Now, if I had any sense, I would have gotten the road, seeing as it was clearly pretty hazardous. But I was tired and frustrated at what had happened as well. Back on the road on my bike, and 5 minutes later, got completely obliterated. In shock, I stared at the death screen for a good 2 minutes before resigning to my fate. Disabling permadeath, naming myself, I give up, and trying again. Was I ended up with a horrible, unplayable, covered mess. Annoyingly, the way you're meant to use mods is with RP1, a modified pick tree and contract system. However, this did not include a path to warp drive technology, so instead I used the community pick and hoped it would work. I streamed this horrible several-hour-long suffering marathon, which ended in me restarting a save once after being soft locked in the game, and a second time after being cucked by several engine failures on my orbital flight. Clearly lacks this KSD knowledge, so no Back to bed. The mods that I actually have had all sorts of cool and good stuff. New parts, new features, new planets, tweaks to science, and actually getting to the other stars, we have acquired the warp drive. To get there within a few weeks instead of 800 years. Also, incredibly cool. Okay, let us begin. So, it looks like we have a long road ahead of us. Our fledgling is for a couple of bucks, some brave Cobonauts, and several ex-war criminal rockets. Our first rocket only has access to very basic parts. To access better parts, we must perform research and collect valuable data. In case you forgot, we have an exceedingly large pile of mold. Texturing our code is very nice and far. This is Manager Lodges. He's also the bravest of the entire smiling in the face of even the greatest contestant. Say, oh well, revert the flight and do it again. That's right, the game is set to hard. There's no reverting to mission, no quick saving, and no crew respawning. So Jeb is actually dead forever. But what is dead? Okay, class, sit your fuckles. In this lesson, we're doing aerodynamic stability, and what even is space anyway? No. Launch 5 is boring. In Launch 5, we changed to continue when we needed it most. Instead, we can't drive to the plant with boo-boo. Come. Astounding. Next base will be on the surface. Previous surface-based mistakes and placed everything necessary for the base to function on one vessel. Its name? This long boy has the premier in power generation, a literal black hole, and many other important features, like a launch pad, drills, and an ISRU module. The interesting part of this base is how we're bringing it to helium. You'd expect for a rocket of this size to be a massive launch vehicle, but no. With our shiny new technologies, we can condense this vehicle into this power unit. It uses 4 antimatter powered jet engines, a massive fusion engine, and the warp drive. So let's launch. Bother getting into orbit. Instead, we begin charging the warp drive, and guys. Fancy people. KD, sir. Run away. Anyway, we've set a course for Elu, which, as you can see, is rapidly approaching. Oh shit! And would you look at that? Back at the start of the last video, stranded Elu. Kevin has gone ahead and destroyed pretty much every base segment of this giant armada. Wagadugu, annihilated. Dead. Option German, face down in a highly corrosive. Djibouti, it's seen better days. He's murdered all the couples in the KSC and taken it over for himself. Gentlemen, the bean face is in shambles. All thanks to this rat bastard. Today, we're not building rockets, but buildings. Instead of fuel and oxidizer, we have gunpowder and high explosives. Instead of a noble quest to push the boundaries of discovery and science, we're here to kill and conquer. My sources tell me that Kevin is rebuilding the KSC and has taken his 96 billion funds to build up military bases on other planets. Some bases are large and some are little. Today we're going to destroy his shit-ass bases, and then I will kill him. Personally. So, let us begin. Okay, so first off, we need a sit rep. Kevin has in fact noticed that his hangar is empty and is currently searching for us with several hundred drones. One of those drones happens to be near us. Happens to be excellent. The threat has been eliminated. Even better, many parts of the drone are undamaged and can be sent for in particular, the radar and the guns. This will be quite useful because our next target is a satellite in low Elu orbit. But first, guns. How do they work? It's pretty hot gas expands, pressure builds up behind the bullet, which pushes on it, and the bullet is shot out of the barrel at high speed. They've been around for quite a long time. But they used to look like this, and were pretty shit. These old muskets required you to carry out two separate pouches with gunpowder and bullets. The powder will be at the end of the barrel, and the bullet will be placed on top. Then you get a big old stick and compact the powder and bullet. Just pour a bit of powder on this thing called the pan, cock the musket, full cock. And finally, shoot. One bullet. Then you'd have to do that all over again. Eventually, someone realized that shooting once every 20 seconds was less than ideal, and proper bullets, clips, belts, and magazines were invented. These could feed a gun as fast as its operator could chamber a new round. But this is also instead of manually operating the bolt like a peasant, people realized that the recoil of the gun was point. Thus, the
Come! Oh shit! Oh no! This shit is copyrighted. It's not. It's a sound effect. When is sound effect copyrighted? I don't even have the repeaters to stop that. I'm gonna take you. I need to add in more reinforcements. No! More! Why they go all the way back there? Take the lead guy out! Oh no. Yeah, I'll take it for that. Oh no! What do I use it on? I have two. Oh shit. No! You have a football guy there! I have to use it there! There's I can stop it. There's still so many fucking enemies that you. Oh my god! I can't keep up! All spam and spam! I can't stop all of this! I have no protection! What the fuck? Just to get rid of the... Oh yes! Take it home! I already know flowers! Eating them all! Take the all-star! You know, I'm trying to get sun to stop that thing, but you're not giving me sun! Fuck! Oh! on. What am I going to do about that? I'm done, otherwise I can't stop it.
It just goes in the same. They're just punching on that fucking tone.
I need a jalapeno stat. I can't stop that shit. Oh my god. Give me shit.
Oh, no! Wow. That was
I still have so much bullshit on that road. Come on, give me more sun. Give me one more sun. Please! Stall!
There's no stalling against the dance part.
Shit! Ah, fuck. You have jalapeno, I'm so screwed.
Alright.
Is he eating chips?
He's just eating a bag of Lay's potatoes. Yeah, sure, actually.
I'm gonna change up my layout, actually. I'm gonna keep the sunflowers. Here's my evil plan.
I think I know what.
So...
And then Jack picks it in.
Alright.
problem.